welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Jen. I'm the proud owner of several laundromats. I can't count how many times I've been asked, what should I watch out for when buying a laundromat? Well, in today's video, I'm here to spill all the beans. We've got not one, not two, but 10 crucial things you need to keep an eye on when you're thinking about diving into the world of laundromats. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, this video will help you navigate your journey in the laundromat business. So let's jump right into it. The very first thing to consider is the cost. When looking for a laundromat, it's essential to assess your budget and ensure it aligns with your financial aspiration. But here's the kicker. The laundromat market offers a wide spectrum of options, ranging from as low as $25,000 to as high as $3 million and beyond. We're talking small owner-operator laundromats, mega laundromats, and even those catering to commercial needs. So having a clear budget in mind will not only help keep your search on the right track, but also spare you from potential frustrations, whether you're working with a laundromat broker or navigating the journey on your own. The second crucial aspect to consider is the location. In the laundromat world, it is not an exaggeration to say that location is everything. Securing a prime spot, which has high foot traffic, can be a game changer for your laundromat success. But let's dive deeper into what that really means. First, take a look around, let's say the 10 to 15 mile radius of your laundromat. Make note of any laundromats in the area. What are their services? What are they charging for their services? What types of pricing do they have? This market research is essential to understanding your competition. Next, assess the local housing landscape. Are there predominantly houses, high-rises, condominiums, or a mix of businesses? This information will shape the type of services you provide to your target audience. For instance, if your laundromat is surrounded by high-rises, you might explore offering pickup and delivery services, even if these buildings have their own laundry facilities. Many people would prefer the convenience of having their laundry picked up and delivered rather than spending the time and effort to do them themselves. So spend some time in these potential locations, understand the needs of your potential customers, and also observe what your competitors are up to. This groundwork will be instrumental in tailoring your laundromat's services to the unique demands of your specific community. Okay, so we are gonna move right along to number 3. Know the age and type of machines you're investing in. The age of the machines is a critical factor to consider. To do this effectively, get to know the brand of the machines and conduct some research on their lifespan directly from the manufacturer. For instance, let's say the laundromat you're considering has all Wascomat machines, and the seller mentions that these machines are about 8 years old. You can then compare this age to the manufacturer's specified useful life of these machines, which typically falls in the range of 15 to 20 years. The good news, with diligent maintenance, these machines can often surpass 25 years in service. However, it's important to bear in mind that older machines might require more frequent maintenance and even replacement, which can be a significant expense. Therefore, it's crucial to inspect, evaluate, and truly understand the condition of the equipment you're inheriting or purchasing. Your laundromat's success is intricately tied to the reliability of these machines, so make sure you're fully aware of their capabilities. Okay, we're gonna move right along to number 4. What types of customers do they currently have? An existing customer base can be a goldmine. Are they recurring customers? Are they commercial clients? If they are commercial clients, how often are you servicing them? How big of a client are they? These questions are important because it will help you identify any key customers to be aware of and the types of relationships that exist between the owner and the client. This is important to consider because if your laundromat offers services to business, for instance, like let's say for linen and towels, you want to make sure that this relationship does not go away once you purchase the business. Often there aren't any service agreements in place, so you may want to consider the impact of losing such a key client and whether or not the impact of losing that client matters to you. Analyze the current customer demographics and the satisfaction levels to also get a sense of the business's reputation. Okay, number 5, employees. Laundromats are great because it can be a very passive business. You can either have an unattended laundromat or an attended laundromat. But it is my personal opinion that any business with employees is rarely 100% passive. Not to say that you can't operate a laundromat without any employees. Many do. There are unattended laundromats. There are keyless entries, card-operated machines, vending for detergent, etc. But on the other hand, you can have a slew of employees like attendants, cashiers, pickup and delivery drivers, etc. So you want to make sure you understand this as it relates to your specific laundromat. Also make sure you ask and are fully aware as to how much time the owner spends in the laundromat running it as well. You will likely have to replace his time with your time or with another employee, which again adds on to your cost. We are halfway through. If you are still with me and finding value in this video, please comment below and let me know, and also subscribe so that you know when I post new content. Number 6, what services are currently being offered? What services do you plan to offer? From self-service to drop-off laundry, pickup and delivery, dry cleaning, your offerings can significantly impact your revenue. If it's only self-service, then most likely you can operate as an unattended laundromat. If you are offering other services, you'll need additional employees and equipment. For example, a vehicle if you're picking up and dropping off customers' laundry. Knowing what types of services you are going to offer and what is currently being offered will give you a sense of the scalability, which brings us to number 7. Is the laundromat scalable? Do you even want to scale it? Or are you happy with the level of income it's currently providing? Think about scalability of the laundromat. Are there opportunities for expansion or adding new services in the future? If they are only providing, let's say, drop-off services, how easy it is to incorporate pickup and delivery. If they currently have commercial clients, can they service more commercial clients? How much more can they service? If you want to expand the business, how would you be able to do so, and can you do so? Which leads us into number 8, understanding the current operations of the laundromat. Dig into the current operations. What's working well? What needs improvement? Understanding the day-to-day operations is essential for a smooth transition. Typically, if it's a coin-operated laundromat, I would suggest spending about 30 consecutive days there. You want to be able to understand and verify the daily cash flow of the business. Is the existing owner manually writing out receipts for the guests? Then you might want to consider incorporating a POS system to make the operations more efficient. Are guests constantly calling in for pickup? Maybe it might be worth your while to create an app so that the guests can book their own pickup and delivery through your app. We did many of these things at the onset of our purchases for our laundromat, and it definitely helped streamline a lot of our operations. Okay, we're moving on to number 9. Reviewing your expenses, the expenses of the laundromat. So let's talk numbers. If you're buying an existing laundromat and the expenses incurred will help you validate the revenue the laundromat is making. Review the water bills, the electric bills. If the seller tells you they're doing, like, let's say $10,000 a week in sales, and you review their water bill and their water bill is only like $10 a week, there's a huge problem there. You want to be able to see if the owner is taking care of the equipment. If the equipment is 7+ year old, you should probably be servicing these equipments every 1 to 2 months. So the seller should have and be able to provide you with proof of these maintenance receipts. You want to look at payroll, you want to look at supplies, you want to look at your rent. All of these items are very crucial in assessing the expenses. Last but not least, number 10, do you need financing? Consider if you'll need financing. Laundromat purchases can be a hefty investment, and securing financing can be very, very challenging. Oftentimes, the tax returns are not sufficient enough to get a lender comfortable with securing financing. If you will need financing, make sure you're prepared and have enough capital, typically ranging between 10% and 30% of your purchase price. Some lenders will even ask for additional collateral even with a 30% equity injection. So if you will require financing, make sure you are mentally and financially equipped, because it will not be a walk in the park. In conclusion, purchasing a laundromat is a great investment that you should consider, whether you're interested in additional passive income or looking to be more active in the business. These 10 tips will help you with your journey. Please provide comments below. I'd love to answer any questions you have or love to hear your stories.